Let's continue. I hope you understood up to yesterday about how to assign multiple elastic IP for single instance and how to work with bootloader user data. Where you can execute script before your instance starts. Try to find more scripts and try to practice more here because this is very useful feature for you. Next one is, as we already seen about recovering a password or Windows via AWS EC2 SSM. SSM is also used for other variety of conditions. Like you want to run a script, a single script on multiple instance. There you have a easy method. You can able to run on SSM agent, and single script will be executed on multiple instance. And there is one more option they have provided for on-premises networks. Also, you can apply the same settings. That is hybrid cloud environment. So first, let me show you this, how to configure Amazon SSM agent for EC2 instance. Actually, this SSM agent is a predefined script written by AWS, and they have kept for us. So Amazon SSM agent. Previously, when 1 year before or 1.5 years before, this SSM agent is it's not available by default on Windows and Linux. We need to install it. Okay, we have to install it manually, and like this, you have to install it, and then only it will run. But nowadays they are pre-attached with this. This tool is attached with this instance, so you don't need to install it again. Okay, it is already coming as a pre-install. But some operating system old versions of Linux, still they don't have SSM support. If they don't have this, use this documentation and try to install it, follow the steps and install it. In case you are having a script and you want to run a script on multiple instances, so basically you have to create a IAM role. This is very shortcut feature where you are not wasting your time on writing a script on each and every machine. So each and every machine will get script will be deployed in easy manner. So already I have created, you have to create a IAM role, and you have to give, I have already created SSM full access. So there I have provided a permission, Amazon SSM full access. Okay, you have to go and create your and you have, this is predefined policies which is already created and kept by AWS itself. Save it any name. So now when you run your instance like AML Linux, so I'm going to attach the policy here. Here we have SSM full access. Hello? பே பண்ணுமா? இல்லை புரியல எனக்கு என்னது. ஆமா, யாரு? ஆமா 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 அவர் இங்கே தான் இருக்காரு. அதை நம்ம முடிஞ்சோடனே நான் சொல்கிறேன் உங்களுக்கு, கிளாஸ் முடிச்சோடனே சொல்கிறேன். சரி ஓகே. சரி ஓகே. சரி ஓகே. So here I have attached the policy SSM full access. Now add storage, and there we have, and wait a minute, I'm going to use some multiple machines, like 3 machines here. Add storage and add the tags. So now I'm going to give SSM agent and then attach with the existing security group, whichever security group you have, and review and launch it. Find it which key file you have. So I have already many key files, new VPC. Let me find, I have, okay, RDS MySQL. This is pre-modified, so it will not work. Okay, here we have my own VPC. Okay. So I'm going to use that key file here, my own VPC. And see now this is running 3 instances simultaneously, and there you now how to execute the script. Already I have already attached this role as some full access. So when you go back here, attach and replace IAM, see already attached. So straight away you come down. There we have option called manage instance. So if you have properly attached IAM role, those instances will be listed here. Those instances will be listed here. Now go to run command, and there we have run a command. There you have to select owned by me or Amazon, and there they have provided a lot of scripts for you written for Linux and Windows. Slow by slow, I will tell how to use this. Last session, I have shown you this one about how to make use of this. Right? Easy to rescue for Windows tool. There we have, I'm going to run this one as a shell script. Okay, so here, select all the instances you want to run the script. And how these instances are identified because of IAM policy. And if you want to give some execution timings and stop, you can provide, but I'm not going to provide. So let me install http://y. In AWS.
Only instances which have the role only will get displayed.
Yes. Otherwise, no instance will be displayed here. Suppose you have attached a role after launching instance, it will take 5 minutes to register. So it maybe take more time also. So now give service httpd start. So I'm going to give check config httpd. Okay. So there we have, and if any mistakes, just check it out. So you can provide the directory name, which directory you should run, but I don't want execution timeout. This will be executed maximum in 1 hour. So maximum is 48 hours. Minimum default is 3,600 seconds. So that is you have 17,000 or 17 less 2,800. So for this maximum 48 hours also you can extend to execute the script. But let me give some command install. And timeout seconds is 600 milliseconds, and you know only 2,500 characters will be displayed here. You want complete output of this, you need to put it one copy inside your S3 bucket. Okay. But right now I'm not going to do that. And if you want to have SMS notification also, you can set, and all the events like in progress, success, timed out, cancelled or failed, any event happened on this script, it will be send you a mail on your registered mail ID, maybe Gmail, Yahoo, or maybe any other mail service. So you want to have, you can attach it, but you need to configure SNS, and then you have to copy paste the ARN, Amazon resource name, you need to copy paste here. But right now I'm not going to do, click run. You can see now it's working, and there you have in progress, and it should say success. Okay, click on this and check the output. Here you can see only 2,500 characters will be displayed. Other full complete backup, full complete of output you want to see, you have to attach your S3 bucket, which I have already not done. So go back to instance, and there we have click on this and go, and you can see it should run. Maybe because of the security groups does not have port number 80 enabled. To enable port number 80. So done, so save it. So once you've done that, and it should execute it, see, execute it. Okay, simultaneously on all those three machines which you are running on that particular one. So next, let me show you. Here also it is running. The same thing, this machine also will start running. So this is how we single script can execute at multiple machines simultaneously. Okay, that's how the SSM. This is applied on your EC2 instance. There is a one more configuration is there. We can also apply in hybrid cloud environment. So what do you mean by this hybrid cloud environment? Your on-premises machine. Okay, let's see. For example, I have installed CentOS 7 as a VM machine. I'm going to use this to communicate with SSM agent. So already is running. So there we have. So this is my CentOS 7, which is running as a VM machine. And this I'm going to connect with AWS. And this is connected with on-premises to AWS. Your router should allow SSL port number and HTTPS port number to connect. Okay, if your router is blocking, then you cannot connect. So in case of hybrid cloud environment, let I show you one example which I have already written is article about how it should be. Maybe the link is wrong. So this is the structure, okay, how it look like. You can see this is EC2 systems manager for hybrid cloud, and this is your on-premises machine. This is your AWS. And basically, if you want to run patches, you want to run applications. Suppose your on-premises have hundreds of machines, 300, maybe 400 machines, something like this, and you want to execute the application on those machines. You can take help of AWS and you can connect it. This is something called hybrid IT environment, where you can able to detect, solve all the problems of this private data center is facing by connecting with them with AWS. And this is all operational issues will be solved. So this is the step that you need to follow it. This is the step you need to follow on AWS, and this is the step you need to configure in your on-premises machine, which you want to deploy it. And the machines which is running here, okay, they want to be part of AWS. AWS will give them a activation ID and activation code that you need to put it, and after the activation code is registered with the region, then AWS will give them a instance ID. Why the instance ID? They will be communicating with him. There is a validity of time, like how many days this instance will be there inside AWS, like 1 month, 2 months, 10 days, 20 days. And after that particular period of time is over, this instance will be automatically kicked off from here, from here. Okay, so let's see how to configure this one as a hybrid cloud management. Using this, you can solve operational issues. You can run multiple applications, multiple scripts instantly from AWS to your on-premises network. Many organizations are using this one for configuration purpose and to reduce their application burden task. Okay, so first of all, as I told you, first you need to configure this activation and all. Here we have manage instance. This is your EC2 instance. There we have activations. Okay, so create activation and you have to provide the name. Okay, so I'm going to use this one as a CentOS 7. And then AWS asking you how many instances you want to have. Okay, up to 1,000 instance you can bring here, but minimum one, maximum 1,000. I'm going to bring one. There is IAM role will be created by default. Leave it. Don't do any changes.
CentOS image will be given.
Not image. It's already installed.
CentOS will move to AWS or AWS install?
No. CentOS will move to AWS. Okay. So now the expiration date. Please set at least one day before. Okay. I'm going to set 15 and okay, there we have and create activation, and immediately here it provides you activation ID and activation code. That ID and code you need to copy paste here. So generally, what is private IP? This 192.168.1.29. So when you copy this and go to a browser, nothing will happen. So no Apache server will run. Suppose you are copy pasting here. There we have what is telling now, unable to connect. See here, keep this code in proper place. Activation ID, activation code, click view reset. Now he's waiting that instance to come inside. So as I told, I have done this. So this part is pending in on-premises network. So create one directory on temporary location called SSM. And now you have to install the SSM agent from that particular S3 bucket. And this is curl, so directly he'll communicate with HTTPS protocol. And then the link will be there. So you can see it's automatically connecting.
Right now, we have given them any name in the AWS, but we didn't give any detail.
Now, right now, I'll give activation ID and code here.
From that detail, from that ID and details.
Yes, so they will communicate.
CentOS will identify.
Yeah, AWS will identify your machine, not CentOS. Because AWS only generated that.
So CentOS will send this.
No. AWS will detect the machine. He will detect the machine. He will check your operating environment. That what if you have blocked HTTPS and SSL, this will fail.
Now, this operation is running on CentOS.
No. This operation is done by AWS on CentOS. These are the steps I'm taking to this machine to be get detected in AWS. CentOS is now running normally in my VM machine or maybe physical. So I'm taking these steps to what to move this machine inside AWS here.
No, whatever commands you are running on CentOS.
Yes. Okay.
CentOS is coming here. CentOS is installing it.
No. These things will be getting installed because it is connected with internet.
Yeah. So this is being installed. It is not being installed from AWS.
No, it is being installed from AWS. See, S3, Amazon, AWS.com, all everything coming from there. No? Where is Amazon AWS.com here?
SSM agent. It's an instance name or like it's a package.
It's a package. It's a curl. Curl is a duplicate in Linux, same as curl. Curl will connect with HTTPS protocol 443, and AWS have two types of S3 storage. One is they are using, one is you are using. This S3 Amazon AWS they are using. They have the links they have released from this S3 bucket. If anyone wants to connect with that particular applications, just copy paste this link, automatically it will download. Okay, and that S3 bucket they have already created. This is not S3 bucket I created. Since no S3 storages are there, but they have created their, and this is S3 Amazon.com. easy to download. When this is a default link, you can find it there site itself. And I'm just I'm just storing here in temporary directory. And there next here, I'm going to install the agent. So now install the agent and it will be getting installed. Now stop this agent because registration is not completed. Stop it. Okay. Now I have to do this one here in my notepad because I have already having this key. So here we have activation code. So put it your activation code here. And put it your activation ID here. And which region you are in right now? Canada Central. So we have CA Central 1. So if everything is correct, then what AWS will do now, upon providing this, they will be this command will register this machine with AWS. AWS will keep verify. After verification is complete, he provide him instance ID. Initially, he said that error occurred, but now it's connected. And it will take at least 1 or 2 minutes, maximum 5 minutes, or maybe 8 to 10 minutes based on your network performance and speed. Then AWS will verify this key, this activation code ID is valid or not. If it is there invalid, he will block. If it is there valid and your private organizations, you have routers, correct? So this one should allow HTTPS for port number 443, SSL port number in order to get into inside. If he is blocking, so this operation will be failed. Okay, I have already enabled that port in my router, so it will automatically getting success.
First time why
Oh no, he does not found that particular path. Next time he found it. In Linux, we call as a logger. Logger means a series of message will be exchanged between client and server, and that message is passing now. Okay, and if you want to find more complete information, go to this log files and find it, the logs which you have. So where log Amazon SSN, agent log and errors.log. So let me wait for a few more minutes and it will be giving him, after successful setup is done, all the process is verified and AWS will give instance ID. How he give instance ID for your EC2 machines? Correct? So each and every EC2 instance, what we have here? Instance ID. So same as that, he provide you instance ID, something like this. For your CentOS 7, which is running here. See? Got it. And this is the instance ID he provides me now. Okay, so you can see this, what is the private IP of this machine? 192.168.1.29. Okay, there you go. Now go to manage instance and here you can see the instance came inside. And that is connection lost because I have not started the service. So let me start. So as soon as you start your service, there we have, it will be in online state. So here we have the private IP, which is detected in my on-premises. What is his IP? 192.168.1.29. Here we go, is got detected. Okay, and now you can write any script, it will be executed here. Let me go to run command. Run a command, and there we have, again, I'm going to run a shell script. And there we have the CentOS, which is on my on-premises machine. There is no instance state, no availability zone, because it is running inside my machine, which is not running in AWS. So that's why no instance state, no availability zone. Let's execute it. See, right now when I go to my browser, there is a what is telling unable to connect. And when I go to type this command, yminfo httpd, what is telling now? Is telling available package. It must say that available package. See what is telling now? Available package. Now try to install. Install httpd. So here I'm going to use systemctl start httpd, and I'm going to use check config httpd on. Okay? And then I'm just give install. Again, the same thing. Again, you can attach your S3 bucket to have full view of the output. Click run. And now you can see it should say success and just waiting for them that to execute there. And now it's become success. And now go to here and see the output. Okay, now go to your machine, go to browser, just refresh it. There you got the site. Okay, see automatically done by AWS, and there you will be getting activated. And now you go there and you just find it here. Yum info. Now it should not say available package. Now it will say installed package. See, installed. From where is getting installed? From AWS. So this is how we connect our machine with hybrid cloud environment, and we can run a script or run command, and AWS will execute it. Not even this machine, up to 1,000 machines, we have ability to execute it. You have to know each and every SSM package component, use it for what purpose, how to apply, and how to use it. If you know, it will be more better. Yes, each and every component they are given for see some given for baseline packages, some given for recovery, some has given for updates, some have given for system preparation tools. Everything they have provided. So this all given by AWS, and nothing owned by me, because nothing owned by me, and there is it's a publicly available public documents and all mixing of everything. But most probably this one will be the selective one owned by me and AWS. Okay, so this is how we run, and this yeah.
When you ran the system imaging, it was displaying the same to this machine also. We gave the IAM role.
No, IAM role is created, but I have not provided. They have themselves provided. I am not attached IAM role like this EC2 instance. No. IAM role will be provided by them. See, when you go create activation, and there you have the role. This one, Amazon EC2 run command role for manage instance by AWS itself. If you want to attach your own, you can also attach it, whichever you wanted, attach it. Okay, but I'm not preferring this. I'm preferring this, and this is how it works.
So run command will work.
Yes.
Other managers.
Run command is the only one. EC2 or on premises should come there only, and it will be detected here. If EC2 instance means it will be detected by IAM permission, and if your on premises means it will be detected by activations. Okay. And now you can see it is already activated, and if you don't want, you can delete activation. That's all. Then this will be not communicating with it.
Similar steps for
Yes, yes. So Windows also the same one. You have Linux or Windows, both have to come under this one activation. And for Windows, you have to. For Windows, there is no such command, so you have to do setup on a graphical setup thing. Okay, so this is how we work with our SSM agent. We have other things, other features also, and I'm going to be explaining you upcoming sessions. So next, let me see about how to transfer data from a private machine to. This is already, this is something how to move data, how to copy data from our on-premises machine to AWS EC2 instance. How to copy? There are variety of ways to copy. One, you can copy a third-party application. Another, you can copy via AWS storage gateway. You can copy via AWS S3, or you can copy via your. Okay, so let me show you a few examples about how to move data from your on-premises to AWS S3 storage or EC2 instance. So basically, storage gateway, highly scalable option provided by AWS, and we have. I'm going to show one example, like how to manage this one, AWS storage gateway, and how you copy your data from your on-premises to AWS. So you can able to mount data by EC2, or you can able to have on-premises. Let us show you both. Get started. So here we have file gateway, volume gateway, and tape gateway. I'm going to show all those things, but right now I'm going to show you this one first, file gateway. Okay, so before you go to these options, I'm going to show you without this storage gateway also you can able to move data inside your EC2 by using third-party applications called WinSCP. Okay, without going to storage gateway. So let's see one example. Suppose you are in some production environment and you are in busy schedule and you have some instance running here on this region. This is running on volume. I'm going to delete that. Let me go to some region, Oregon. Let's consider you have a Linux instance. Okay, you have Linux machine or Windows. I'm going to show you both environment. So let me launch AML Linux. There we have. So I have this instance which is running inside AWS, and I want some important files to be copied from on-premises to here. And let me launch Windows also. So two instances running. So let me show you first in Linux how to do that. See, we have different use case. You know, suppose I want to run some third-party applications. I want to run. I'm running Java project, so that project details also we have in our physical machine. And I want to connect this all. I want to move all this data inside my EC2 instance. So there are four ways to do that. This is step number one. So now this is connected by copy this public IP and go to mobile system. Go to sessions and SSH. See, this is one method I can do that. There is one more method. So instead of doing like this, I can directly go to my my CentOS 7, which is there, and there I have already copied EFS mounting.pen. Okay, the pen file from that machine belongs to. So instead of going like this, I can able to directly connect with SSH endpoint, and it will automatically connect. You see, it will automatically connect. So this all like this also can connect. This is just like your physical machine. Okay. Okay, I connected. Now the problem with this one is when we copy transfer data from WinSCP, WinSCP will not function on pen file. We need to convert as a PPK file. See, there are a lot of protocols they are provided: SFTP, SCP, FTP, Amazon S3. So I'm going to use SCP secure protocol and just provide the host name. So the host name will be the public IP of that machine. So paste it, and there we have the default username is EC2 the user, and then we have authentication, and it's asking you where is the one. So I think I'm not converted to PPK file, so that will not run. So I need to convert to PPK file. So go to Qt keygen, load it, and go to all files. There we have a downloads. So that is EFS mounting. So save it in a separate location. Okay, so that is, let me save in my C drive. So that is EFS. Okay, so it's not allowing me to save. Save it. Okay. Now go to your WinSCP. There we have SCP and host name. You can give the either this endpoint, DNS endpoint, or public IP. So both will work. So go there and paste and username. EC2 dash user. So now go to authentication. Where I saved. I saved in C drive. There we have EFS. Okay. Now click OK. Since we don't have any password for Linux, just click login. All right, so it is connected, and see now starting the session. Started. So you can see this is a root folder of your Linux, AMI Linux, and there I'm going to select at this location temporary directory. Okay, so there I'm going to create a new directory. So what is the name? I'm going to give as a that's created. Okay, so double click and go to your which is the file which I want to copy. So for example, I want to copy small file because I'm not going to copy big files.
This TMP folder is by default it is generated or
So,
the TMP folder?
TMP default it with there. It's a root directory. And so suppose some files I'm going to copy here, just drag and drop it. So it will automatically copy. Okay, the files from there to here. Done. Now how to view this? Go to your machine here. So go to CD and you can see the directory shared is there. So CD shared and there without the files, which is how we copy. Okay. But when you use change mode command and you have restricted the directory and that is shared,